Chairman. My name is Major Max Guerin, M-A-X-G-E-R-O-N. I'm currently the Acting Commander over Criminal Investigations Bureau with the Dallas Police Department. We received a 911 call shortly after 6 o'clock this morning regarding an 18-month-old child missing from an apartment in the 9700 block of Whitehurst Lane. The child, who is on the screen beside me, Cedric Jackson, had been recently placed in the temporary custody of an aunt at that location by CPS, and she reported that she put him down to sleep at some point after 11 p.m. last night and woke up this morning at about 6 and discovered him missing. She called 911 at that time. A juvenile witness who lives at the location described someone who looked like a relative as having taken Cedric at some point during the night. We have located that relative, that individual, but he was not in possession of Cedric at the time that we found him. He is currently in the Keller jail on unrelated warrants. Based on this information, we asked that a regional Amber Alert be broadcast, and it was earlier today. Detectives have searched the house where Cedric lives. They have, in the process of canvassing the area, looking for any possible witnesses, cameras, evidence of the sort. And we are currently interviewing the parents of Cedric here at headquarters, along with the aunt as well. We have asked for the FBI's assistance in investigating this offense, and they have readily agreed participating in this investigation. And lastly, we ask that anyone with information related to, that might have information related to this incident, call the Dallas Police Department's Youth Operations Division at 214-671-4268. I will add that the individual described by the child said it looked like this relative. That individual is a black male, 5'7", 180 to 190 pounds, about 47 years old. So I will tell you at this point, we don't know if that suspect is the person who is in custody in Keller, or if we are looking for a separate suspect that happens to be that same description. We have that child. We're going to do a forensic interview of that child with individuals that are trained to interview children to get the most accurate information we can. And please understand, I will take some questions. We have a lot more questions than we do answers at this point, but I will try to address the questions that you might have.
Major, what is the relationship of the person that the juvenile witness thought took the child?
The description has been a step-grandparent.
If this happened between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m., is that the window? What was the delay for the Amber Alert?
So the call came in shortly after 6 a.m., and there are certain criteria for the Amber Alert, and we had to work down those details to confirm that it was, in fact, a child abduction. We searched the area. We looked to get a hold of parents. Because of CPS's involvement earlier in placing the child, there were questions that we had related to that that we wanted to at least work on answers before we could put that Amber Alert out.
Has CPS told you any reason why they placed the child in the aunt's care?
That's not something that I'll go into at this point.
Would this at some point be upgraded from a regional Amber Alert to a statewide alert?
Depending upon the information we are able to glean from the investigation, that's certainly a possibility.
When was that regional Amber Alert issued?
A few hours ago. I don't have the exact time that it was broadcast.
Are you searching in the Keller area where the uncle?
We are looking in multiple places. Again, we have canvassed the area. We are reaching out to anyone who knows the family, who might have had routine contact with the child before placement, since placement. Again,